Greetings, welcome back to PinkOddBird. Today I'm here to share the first 7 prompts of October Daily with you, so let's go ahead and get started. So today we are going to get started with the first 7 prompts for our October Daily this year, and I just wanted to pop on with these 2 books really quick because in my downtime I sort of made these, but they were kind of fun for me because I am trying to use up the Halloween paper that I have so far, and I have, and you know, I'm almost finished with one of the paper pads, and that's always super fun. So I made these 2 little books, and they're both Halloween themed, and I wanted to come and share these with you guys quickly because they're really fun. They're both made out of 8.5 by 11 sized papers. So this is what happens, a size that we're all familiar with when you fold those 8.5 by 11s in half horizontally. Well, I also decided to make one out of 8.5 by 11 papers folded vertically. And I've been really loving these like tall skinny books, and I made a few of these for myself. I don't know that I've shown all of them on video, but I have made a few of these for myself. But they're really fun, so it's just a different fun way to use your 8.5 by 11 papers. So if you can see, like this is both, they're both 8.5 by 11. So when you have like a piece of paper, this is kind of what it looks like. And so I folded one this way and I folded one this way, and I really love this one. I'm going to keep this one for myself, and I'm going to probably give this one to a friend. I can flip through these really quickly. They're just plain. They're meant to use for like October Daily, and I made the covers of these like super flexible. So it's this fabric that I got from Renee, and it's really pretty kind of embossed fabric on both of them. It's the same, and they both have like the same flexible covers. And then I just, again, they're just plain on the inside. I've used pretty much the same kind of papers in all of the October dailies that you have seen me make this far. I think I've made a few books with these same kind of papers in them, and that's another way that I was able to kind of like get the paper pad used up. And I think used a few of my little paper pads that I had from different years or from thrift stores that I got. So like you can see here, they're just really plain, and they're really ready to be used for your October dailies. This one, I'm not sure. I might just use this one for, I don't know if I'll use it for writing only, or if I'll even use it this year or not. I just kind of love it. And flipping through it is really fun. So yeah, I love this one so much. But eventually I'll use it if I don't get a chance to use it this year, because I know we'll be busy with our October daily. And I'm using this book here that I had shown you previously for my October daily. So without further ado, what I am going to do is I've cut out the first 7 prompts that I came up with, and I tried to come up with prompts that were a little bit different than things that we have seen a few times over, like what's your favorite Halloween movie, yada yada. And it took me about 2.5 hours to come up with these. So with these prompts, you can use them the way that they are, or you can modify these prompts. Or say, for example, I'm giving you the first 7 prompts, and say, for example, maybe on like day 2, you have your own plan of something that you might want to document for October Daily. You can save that prompt for a different day and put your own daily goings on in that slot for October Daily. So feel free to kind of maneuver, and then, you know, like I said, you can save that prompt that you set aside for a different day. If I give you prompts for a different week and you're not feeling any of those, you can pick up one of the other prompts that you've set aside. So I'm just going to read these out loud to you guys here, and then I will also have them in the description box below. So if you guys want to copy them down, you can also write these prompts in your books on your October daily. And that's just another way that you can utilize some of the space that we have in our books, right? So if you want to put your, the title of the prompt of what it is for that day somewhere on your spread, then I would suggest doing that. The other thing I was going to say about doing your October dailies is, I don't know if you guys remember when we were all creating our books for October daily, I mentioned not overstuffing it with papers. And the reason why I was saying that is because you get closer to having 31 opportunities in your book to do a complete October daily for the entire month of October without having too much leftover book. So what I was thinking in a way to kind of achieve that better is if you go through your book and if you kind of number your pages. So what I was thinking of is, instead of just using one side for your October daily spread, use a full like 2 pages as one day. So for example, like whatever this day's prompt is, we'll use the spread like this. So that's like 1. And then here, since we have a couple of little pieces in between these 2 larger pieces, I was thinking this could be 2. So these will be included in like the day 2. So you can find a way to use the prompt to maximize your usage in the book. So it gives us a better chance to fill it up. So of course there will be days like this will be 3. See here, I have this, and I might want to just save this because I already like the way this looks. So I can do my prompt on this page. So this would be 4. And so the way I was thinking of it is, if you go through your book and number it so that you give yourself 31 page spread opportunities to complete your October dailies on, that's going to help you kind of stay on track and not worry about overfilling it so that you don't have enough pages, but then also not underfilling it, so then you're left with like a whole signature left empty for 2019. I don't think you might not want that. So I think that going through and just kind of like rationing your pages out, getting an idea, and it doesn't have to be set in stone. You can always go back in and change it. But, you know, so like I said, I counted out, I don't remember, I think like 26 or 27 opportunities, but I can go back through it again and recount and modify it so that maybe if I don't want to use like this as one day, I can break it down into 2 days, and that's going to give me 28. And then I can just keep going through to number it like that. And I don't think it's too restrictive if you do it that way. I think that you still have flexibility to change it around, and it also doesn't really completely lock you into working in your book that way. So it's just an idea. It's just a suggestion, something that I kind of was thinking of and came up with. And I thought that I would share that with you guys. And I hope that makes sense. Okay, so without further ado, the prompts. So the first one is, which Halloween, and these are in no particular order. I've just cut out, I have a grid that I made and I just cut them out. So you can put these in any order that you want. You can do them on any day that you want. I don't know. I probably will do mine in the order that you see them in this video. So if you want to follow along with me the way that I'm doing it, you can. Or if you want to mix them up, you can do that too. It's up to you. I don't want it to be like so stressful, or restrictive. And I just want it to be something like fun, but I wanted to come up with these so that you could have like training wheels. Like, it's enough to get your imagination going, but it's not too much or too little, like just like a 1-word thing or like a 17 sentence thing, you know. It's just, I think it's just right. It's perfect. So here we go. Which Halloween time critter are you most afraid of in real life? So a lot of these prompts you can do either writing only, but the way I was imagining it in my mind is there will be some days where there might be more writing than like creating something, and then there might be some days where it's equal, and then there might be some days where it's more like doing art and collage kind of stuff than there is writing. But I try to incorporate it balanced in each direction. Which Halloween time critter are you most afraid of in real life? Make a recipe for monster stew. So if you have like ephemera, stickers, little pieces and trinkets that you've been waiting to use, that might be a good idea to use for that prompt. Black, green, orange, or purple. Which traditional Halloween color is your favorite? So with this one, I was thinking we can do maybe like a collage or some kind of Halloween spread, or just an explosion, just random stuff Halloween related in all of your favorite color out of those traditional Halloween colors. And then we have use supplies in your stash to make candy corn. Do you like candy corn? So that is one where you can use any kind of supply in your stash to make candy corn. And if you're worried like, oh, I don't have orange, because personally I don't have a lot of orange, you don't have to make it traditional candy corn colors. You can make it like whatever colors you have candy corn. So again, just don't feel too restricted in what I'm giving you here. So I think that one's going to be kind of fun because you get to make something and then you also get to write about it. Draw and decorate a simple jack-o'-lantern and give him or her a simple story. That one's kind of explanatory. Write your own short rhyming Halloween poem. I thought that would be kind of fun. And the 7th one is, what are your favorite snacks to eat while watching a movie? So that is going to be the first 7 prompts that we have here. And again, I will put all of these in the description box below. Feel free to copy them out of there or write them down, like I said, in your books on the pages that you think you might do those prompts on. And originally I had asked you guys how many times you wanted to see updates, and a lot of you said as many videos as I can. But I think I'll start with doing 2 videos a week, and if I need to increase, or if you guys are like, oh, we need to see more ideas of what you're doing to be able to keep up, just let me know and I can try and get maybe another video in there for you in a week. So I think these are fun. It's a starting point, and like I said, if you don't like what I've said in some of these, you can change out a word, or change it to make it be something that you feel motivated to do something about in your book. And what else? Oh, I think it'll be fun to come back and see what everybody has done with these prompts, and the way that we all interpret them is obviously going to be a little bit different. But if you're stumped or if you need inspiration, then definitely come back here and check out my videos to see what I will be doing with these prompts. And then don't forget to check out the hashtag POBDaily19 here on YouTube or Instagram so that you can see what others who are participating in this are doing as well. So I hope I have gotten everything. I'm sorry, I know that was a lot of talking, but in the next video, we'll, when we get the next set of prompts in a week, because I will do the next set of prompts on next Sunday so that you have those in advance for the next week. It'll be a little bit shorter because I won't have to do as much talking. So, okay, I think that is going to wrap it up for me for now. Be sure to stay tuned because you never know what direction this odd flock of ours is heading into. And until next time, toodaloo.